welcome to probably the first and last edition ever of how to plug a tire, right?
It's another edition of Man School Classes in Session. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
So let's talk about how we ended up here in the first place, okay?
Sure.
So last night we went
Not too many details.
I know, but we went to the rodeo, right?
Went to the rodeo?
Yep, went to the rodeo. And this morning we go to start up the cars to go to Mass. And my wife notices this funny little logo on the screen.
We got a funny little logo. As you can see there, it looks like a butt crack.
Yep.
We didn't know what that was. Why is there a bright butt crack on our dashboard?
So Chris here, he looked it up in the manual and found out what's a light mean?
Well, apparently these 4 tires, every tire needs to have air in it. Air. And if the tire runs out of air, it's what's called in the business technical talk, don't want to get too deep into the jargon, a flat tire.
Yeah.
So what we had here, we found was we had an issue, we had a flat tire.
Yeah, and now I went ahead and pumped up the tire so we can make it home, so it's not
Good
flat
job doing that anyway.
anymore.
No, for viewers at home, can you explain what do you use to pump up the tire?
The air again. You use the air.
Now, do you inflate it like a rubber ball at the beach or
It
what?
would
How do you
take
go about
way
it?
too long. You gotta use compressed air, not just the normal kind of air you have around here. You gotta compress it first.
the air.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're gonna show you how to fix the problem here. That's the whole point of
Perfect.
this
Bada
video.
bing, let's get to this.
All right. So the first step is to identify the source of the leak, because you got air coming out of the tire. Where's it coming out from? I don't know. I gotta find out.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the tire right here that's in question. So what I'm gonna do?
Look right there. There's rock.
That's not
This
it.
rock.
No, that's
Nope.
not it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start the car, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll the car forward, okay? Now
Yeah.
you tell me when you see something you think might be the source of the leak, okay?
Sure it's not this
I'm
rock.
pretty
This rock
sure.
looks pretty sharp. It's stuck right in there.
Okay.
Might be that too.
Now watch yourself. I'm gonna start the car now.
All right. All right. Now what I'm gonna do, my job here, I'm gonna put my foot right here. Okay.
Here we go. Ready?
Gonna move. All right. Now we're looking. Hey, I see another rock already. Yep. Nothing. Hey, you want to put it into gear? All right. That rock is no. Oh, there's some poop. There's another pebble. There's another pebble. You worry about hitting me. Another pebble. Hey, I found it. It looks like some sort of screw. Found it. It's either that screw or this bit of chalk.
Oh, there it is, right there. That's the culprit for sure. All right, so now we're gonna stop the car.
Just press the off button there.
Okay.
Now, for you novice drivers, generally it is frowned upon to drive over most hardware. Nails, screws, bolts, nuts. I try to avoid running over hammers and especially chainsaws. But even the little things like that can cause much damage to your tires.
Okay, so now we gotta get the screw out of the tire. What do you think we should use to do that, Chris?
Well, lucky you, I brought my son Julian here.
Hi.
Julian has a reputation in our family for having very long fingernails.
Okay.
So I thought maybe he could try to get one of his fingernails in the
Can we see your
screw there.
fingernails, Julian?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, those will work.
All right, go ahead. See, Jules, give it a shot. You with your fingernail, my man.
I can't get it in there.
All right. Then
That's not gonna work.
I don't know what
You know-
we're gonna do now.
I don't
Maybe
know, it's
try
a
your pinky,
screw.
try your
Maybe should we
pinky.
try a
A
screwdriver?
hammer? Yeah.
Just like,
No,
you
that's
know.
good. Okay.
All right. All right. So Rosie's got a screwdriver here. for
Thank
us.
you, son. We'll try the screwdriver now.
Okay.
Okay.
So sometimes when you get screws, sometimes it helps to actually screw the nail out, because the threads, if you got to just pull it out, it's in there, So you
Yeah.
got to unscrew it just like you're taking a screw
So
out of
you're-
everything else.
Now,
you
you
don't
are.
want to stick your face right in front of this, because it could shoot out at you. You know?
Okay.
All right.
Now you
so-
are taking the lefty-loosey approach to unscrewing this.
That's right. That's
screw.
right. Oh, that's a long one too, huh?
Oh, no wonder.
Really in there.
All right.
All right. Watch yourself.
That's very good technique. Very good technique. It's all in his fingers.
Here you go. Oh, that's coming out now, huh? Here we go. It's gonna blow. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So.
Oh yeah. Hey, bring it up here and listen to it. Put that camera right up there, camera lady. See that hissing? That's no snake. That's the air coming out of
Okay,
it.
so what do you think? What do we do now? Now we got it was fixed, right? We're done. We got the screw
Done.
out.
We found the problem. We solved it.
Here we
Ready
go.
for the road.
But now we got to stop it from leaking air. Otherwise, it's gonna go flat again, right? All right.
Oh,
so,
that makes more sense.
so we're gonna put a plug in there, okay? But before you put the plug in there, Rosie, can you give me this tool here? I don't know what this tool is called. It's basically a sharp, pointy thingy here.
yeah, a
with some-
chuzzwuzzer.
It looks like a file on the side there.
Yeah.
And what you got to do is you got to make the hole bigger. I know it sounds the opposite of what you think you
That's
might want.
counterintuitive.
Yeah,
It's
but you actually got to
counterintuitive.
make the hole a little bit bigger, and you gotta kind of really get it in there. It's hard, okay?
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that.
You gotta kind of turn it around like this.
The rubber's really meeting the road here.
All right.
There he goes.
Then you
Now
gotta
you gotta pull that out.
go like this and file that down.
Ah, that's why there was the files on this side. What a coincidence.
Do it from all sides, all the different sides here, angles. Okay, once you're back up there, I don't want to smack the phone or smack your face. Sometimes I do, but not today.
You're feeling generous. I'm glad you wore your overalls for this.
I know, right?
Hard work.
Very entertaining.
Well, I hear the air coming out. Probably because you made the hole bigger.
Yep.
All right, now what kind of plug do we use? Can I get like any plug from a lamp or a hair dryer?
Who's in here?
I would not advise using that kind of plug, Chris.
Okay. All right, well, just trying to be helpful here.
All right, that may or may not be enough. We'll try and see. If you don't make the hole big enough, it's really hard to get the plug in there.
Johnny, I got a follow-up question for you.
Yeah.
Do they make plugs of different sizes?
You know, I think they do.
Like a vortex into another dimension.
Okay. So now you need, give me the plugs. All right, these plugs here, this is what we're gonna use, these plugs. I got these plugs on the Amazon, you ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah. Mighty
Yeah.
River.
Yeah.
Mighty River,
Yeah.
south of the Mississippi.
Now we only need one of these, so I'll put the other ones back over here. All right, so we're gonna take out one of these plugs. Now they're real sticky. All right, really sticky, look at that. Okay? And they're easier to handle with some pliers. Can I get some needle nose pliers over here? Yep, real flat now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
There you go.
those are not needle nose. Needle nose are the ones with the little
Hey,
tiny...
camera lady, can you get a picture of how flat the tire is now? Whoa, what a mess.
Look down there.
Okay,
Now, Kate, observe how he's, look at that technique. He's ripping the
take
plug
that
out
back.
there.
I need the other thing with the handle.
Those rocks?
It looks like beef jerky.
That's what I said. It was the chalk of the rocks.
Looks like some beef jerky. You got
It
there.
looks like beef jerky.
Careful, that's sharp.
You know,
Okay.
up to today,
So we got to get this this plug here. We got to get it threaded into this little thing here, which is a little tricky.
also not to be confused with the tobacco plug.
One way you can do this is you can mash down the end. Hopefully, if you smash the end down, make it nice and flat.
Again, applying the pliers. Well, now's as good a time as any to tell you about our sponsors.
Yeah,
We're brought to you by
we got sponsors now.
we do. We're sponsored by Stromboli's Rigatoni, restaurant, best Italian restaurant in town. Come by, drop by, and don't forget to also patronize one of our best sponsors, Schiglioni's body removal service. I'm sorry, rug removal service, if you know what I mean.
They paint
555
houses too, I hear.
They paint houses, and they can take your buddies fishing, if you know what I mean. 555-7329.
Need to get fitted for some cinder block shoes. There, you guys. Good grief, this is not fast, huh?
How about our other sponsors?
I think they all quit.
It's always easier when you got the right tools. That's why I shop at O'Houlihan's Hardware. The best tools to help even the biggest fools. O'Houlihan's Hardware, located in downtown, wherever we're pretending to be from.
That's good. All right. Let's see if that's enough. Oh, come on.
There you go.
You know, you go to a repair shop and they'll charge you like $40 for this job. here.
Unbelievable.
You know, and we can be done here in, I don't know, at least an hour, 2-3 hours.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
right.
At the rate we're going.
$40.
It's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. It's really not ideal to let the tire get all the way flat like that. But, man, all right.
It's also not ideal to, have a screw
Have a
in your
hole
tire.
in your tire. Yeah.
Making the worst of a bad situation here.
Okay, so we got the plug working its way in here. I think we're in good shape almost here. All right, we got our sticky plug here in the middle. All right, it's in the middle there. It's looking pretty good.
Now,
Now,
can I predict what you're going to do?
yeah, please do, please do.
You are going to create another hole into the car and weave the plug from the new hole you created into the old hole to create a bag throughout the entire tire. And then once you get it out, you're going to tie a knot.
Yep, close, but not quite. Close, very close.
Okay.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna take the plug and we're just gonna put it in the hole here, okay?
Oh,
All right.
easy
so
way out. I see.
we gotta get it in there pretty far, just like before, right?
Yeah.
This is why that hole's gotta be big. It's gotta be big enough for all this stuff to get through the hole. Okay, so we're getting the plug in there. I feel a little claustrophobic here. Can you back it up?
Johnny gets a little testy under pressure here, and which is ironic because
Because
there's
we don't
no
have
tire
much.
pressure.
We don't have much pressure, do we? We don't have much pressure.
Doesn't seem like it's going in there.
It's going. It's just going slow.
Is it possible you are a very weak man?
Yeah. You wanna give it a shot here?
No, I think you're doing a great job. I can confirm it is rather difficult.
It's where you gotta have the hole real big, you know?
Yeah. I told you the hole wasn't big enough. I knew right away.
Hey,
Hey, get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're adding weight to the tire.
out.
Why
Also,
didn't
you're
you
not old
say
enough to
so?
drive.
Come on, guys, this is no joke. You gotta take this serious.
Yeah.
No, I don't. You are not.
This is man school.
Got a bunch of truants at man school here.
I know that's a hot button. I keep sliding back.
I know, I gotta wear cleats for
If I give
this.
you a push.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah,
All right.
I got a lot more leverage now.
Why don't I hear you?
I think I pushed it further in.
I think you did too. I think so. I think we're in okay shape here. Yeah, I think you did good. You did good.
All right.
All right. So now,
Beauty and brawn.
we're just gonna take this out of here, okay? We're gonna do the opposite. So we were pushing before, now we're gonna
now
pull.
we'll lift. Oh,
pull,
pulling,
yeah,
pulling,
we'll pull
pulling.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we just pull it on out, and there we go.
There you go.
Tire's plugged.
The plug is there.
All right.
Now,
Yeah, what
why don't you come over here? Got a wonderful angle. It does actually look a little bit like a pretzel knot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a thing of beauty there.
Okay, so now
Or
we
back
gotta
up.
pump up the tire the rest of the way.
Oh, what's that smell? I think it's the poop. Oh, what's that smell? Ah!
Well, we have a moment. Might want to mention another one of our sponsors.
Who's that?
Bluth's Banana Stand.
Oh yeah.
Bluth's Banana Stand in the Orange County. The finest bananas anywhere, really. And remember, There's always money in the banana stand. Booth's Bananas.
Okay. So you want to make sure you don't overdo it, right?
Now what you got there? What's that
Just
instrument called?
the tire pressure gauge here, so we can figure out how much pressure we got inside the tire. Okay, we're still way low here. We're only at 14. All right.
Now what is the prescription? Is it a 33, 36, that range for the Honda Odyssey? Is that right?
Well, you got to read on the tire and see what the tire says. But yeah, it's usually something around 30 or so.
Now that's interesting to me. You refer to the tire rather than the owner's manual.
Yeah, because every tire is different. Every tire is going to have its own rating on it. So if you look at it, this one here, it's going to say, let's see, serious injury may result. Okay, we'll skip that part. Let's see here. Max pressure. We don't want to go to max. That's too high. Let's see here.
Your head's in the way, mate.
Never inflate beyond 40 psi. Blah blah blah. Let's go with 30 something. I don't know.
Oh, I love that show. Let me check. 491.
I had one of these blow up in my face one time.
Was that fun?
No, it hurt. It
I recommend.
pretty loud.
The tire blew up in your
Tire
face.
blew up in my face.
Yowza.
What time press
30.8, almost there.
Best I can figure, I drove with it too low and it damaged the tire, and then I went to go fix it, put air in it, and boom, right in my face.
Is your face okay now?
Yeah, is that why you're so
Yeah, that's what happened in my face. What happened?
The hair blew away.
Okay, I got 33.3. That sounds pretty good
That
to me.
sounds right. I like it. It's nice, nice and three
Yeah.
threes. It's
Yeah.
it's good luck.
Okay, so now the only remaining steps are really, some people, I'm not sure that I'm one of these people, but some people like to trim the plug, okay? They like
Yeah.
to make it nice and neat.
That looks better, I imagine. On the other hand,
I like
who
to
cares?
say the road tends to trim the plug itself.
Yeah, that's
you know, as you
absolutely
go.
right.
So, I don't know. I think I'm not going to skip, I think I'm going to skip that part.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Unless, for some reason, it causes a very bumpy ride. But, I don't think it will.
It's just like having some gum stuck on your tire. It's no
Yeah,
big deal.
that's right.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask you one more question.
Yeah.
Now, here I see that there is no cap.
Yeah, I don't know where that went.
It's tragic. Tragic.
You can get a new one from the store, but
Yeah.
you can also just leave it like that.
I thought maybe you took it off to inflate it, and I was giving you the opportunity to put it back on.
Yeah, I didn't. It was already off because it's
what do you-
gone.
what do you
Probably
know?
maybe some thief took it. I don't know.
What are you gonna do? And
Yeah, we get
that's
that a lot around here.
Yeah,
where
in
we
these
live, 'cause
neighborhoods.
It's very dangerous place.
Hubcaps and valve caps.
Yeah.
Those are the two big targets. And radios, CD players.
Yeah.
8 tracks. Don't leave your 8-track player in your car around here.
Okay, so this has been a long edition of how to plug your tire. Again, you just saved yourself at least $40. Oh, one thing I should mention. I forgot to say this.
Yeah, make it longer.
A lot of people will tell you never to do this if the hole is in the sidewall of your tire. Okay, you're not
Why is
supposed
that?
to. They say you're just not supposed to. It's not going to
Damages
hold.
the
It's going to blow.
integrity.
Yeah, and so most people will tell
I'm
you.
filming here.
Most people will tell you you can only do a plug if it's in the middle part. Now, I'm not one of those people. I'll plug a tire anywhere there's a hole in it,
Yeah.
because, hey,
Yeah.
tires are expensive.
You've got that reputation.
I know how to put a plug in a hole. Like, let's
Yeah.
just do this, right?
Yeah.
And what's the worst that's going to happen? It's going to fail again? Okay. So,
Been there, done that.
yeah. So that's just something you might want to think about. But, some people will try to take advantage of you. You get a hole in your tire. They say, oh, you need a new tire. You need a new set of tires. Next
Well,
thing
that
you know,
was my next question.
Next thing
so
you know-
are you going to need to take this into the mechanics now? Get a
No.
new tire?
This tire
this is good. It's repaired.
It's good as new. I mean, right, it has a hole in it, but
Yeah,
it's, otherwise
other than that,
it's good
yeah.
as new.
All right, thanks again for joining us on Man School. Thanks to Johnny from